Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are doing good. Thanks for your support on Udemy and YouTube. If you came to our YouTube channel for the first time, click on subscribe button and keep sharing our videos with your circle. And if you are checking our courses on Udemy, learn, provide your valuable feedback, and provide your valuable rating. So that helps me to motivate and to make new content. And also it helps to improve that what kind of content is being liked by the members and how to make it and how to improve the content. So today I'm going to discuss a few kind of concepts or a few kind of recent issues. I hope it will be helpful for all of you. So I'm going to tell you about in SAP Warehouse Management, if you want to maintain printers, we don't maintain any kind of output condition records. So how do we manage? So in place of output condition records, we use the concept called directly maintain the configuration. Okay, you can move with configuration transport request. Mostly we use the transport request concept. So here, how we can take it and what kind of challenges or precautions you need to take care. I'm going to mention now. So the transaction code, you can directly go with OMLV or you can go with SPRO path /O SPRO. Now we are on S4 HANA. But still stockroom management and warehouse management is almost kind of a copy. You can see we are using S4 HANA 2022. So SPRO, reference IMG, elastic execution, then go to warehouse management, go to activities. Here there is a configuration called define print control. If you go to define print control, in this configuration, you can maintain the printers. Let's take it an example, maintaining printer at the storage type level, or you can maintain the warehouse movement level. Let me take an example of warehouse type level. Let's take for your warehouse, maybe let's take 001 is your warehouse. And for this warehouse, and maybe 902, you are going to maintain a printer. By mistake, if you give the printer which is not belong to your company, okay, so what happens for all the users, the printers are assigned to the users, so that if you do a wrong configuration, you assigned a printer which is related to, for example, company A, company B. Okay, so company A printer, let's take the company code is maybe GKCC. So they created ZGK01. And for the company B, the company name is maybe ZAS. Okay. So like GP. Okay. ZAS01. So if you maintain a wrong configuration, what happens if there is user is printing, then he will get authorization issue, or else the print will not go to the printer because he doesn't have the access. But what happens if you are printing it automatically? Let's take an example. You activated WMTA output type to create transfer order against outbound delivery automatically. In this case, what happens? In this case, system will print automatically because the print is being done by the badge user. Okay, either it can be mostly the basis system user is going to do that one. It's not a dialog user. So the system user will have access to all the companies. So the print will go to different company. This will be, you can say like ISM guidelines violation, or even SOX guidelines. So you should be careful when you're maintaining the actual printers in the configuration in SAP WM. Okay. The same is applicable if you are working in as an MM consultant, or you are working as SD consultant or FA consultant. You are going to work with output condition records where you maintain the printers in production system or in quality system for each of your documents. For example, let's take an example of purchase order. Go to NACE. You may not have to remember all MN04, MN, all the MN star related transactions. Go to NACE and select your type of document I'm going to select purchase order. Go to condition records. Okay, ZNEU. And you are going to maintain for the combination of purchasing organization, document type, purchasing organization, and vendor. So maybe take it NB, purchasing organization, 0001, execute it. No condition records available for that combination. So go to condition records, NAU, purchasing organization, NB. Like someone would have maintained. If they don't maintain, we will get it anyway. Go to NACE table. Sorry, NACH table. So all the output condition records details are stored in NACH table. I'm going to check for ZNEU. Okay. Someone has maintained first 025. What is 025? Condition table 025. Okay, it is maintained purchase output determination 025. Okay, so it could be the first combination mostly. So if you go to, okay, let's create on our own without searching for all the data. So go to NU. I thought utilize something which is available. Go to the combination which one you want. And this is in change, right? So go to output condition records and click on create. So for NB output type, under purchasing organization 0001, okay, you can select vendors by purchasing. So suppliers by purchasing, you can give 0001, then you will find any vendor which is available in the system. Select the vendor and VN language, whatever language you wanted to maintain. Then you have to go to communication. Whenever you are maintaining for a printer related things, you need to maintain the things. LP01. How many of you know the difference between LP01 and LOCL at high level? So if you give LP01, it's like the default printer from the system related one. But in case of LOCL, it is the printer which will be triggered to the printer which is available in your laptop. Means irrespective of SAP, irrespective of SAP network, every laptop or every computer we assign to certain kind of laser printers, right? What are the printers are whenever you take a outside of Word document, when you click on print, there will be a pop-up will come. So that printer will be pop-up. If you use LOCL, system will always give a pop-up with the default printer assigned to your computer, not SAP system, or not SAP system, or not your user parameters and all. Okay. In case LP01 will not get any kind of pop-up, but the spool will be normally generated, and you can go to SP02 or SP01 to see your spool. So LOCL is your local system. LP01 is kind of that SAP system related one. Okay. So you can see that German related will be there, and LOCL will be the local system which will be created in the system. So the companies who don't have network printers, so they don't want automatically go to their laser printer which is assigned in SAP. So those kind of companies can use LOCL, so that whenever they click print preview or print initiation, system will give a pop-up. Okay. So that pop-up they can select it. And storage mode, you select print only. So yeah, save. So output condition records are maintained. So what I'm going to tell, when you are maintaining the output condition records, we have given LP01 just now, right? In place of LP01, if you have given any wrong printer by mistake, in the communication, you have given another company's printer, then what happens if the user is printing, if your authorizations are properly maintained, mostly we take care about the authorizations because of the guidelines and all. A user from, you have access to certain company, a certain plant, he cannot print to the printer of another company or another plant, which is available in the same system. So in these kind of circumstances, user authorization will play the one key role. And another one, like I mentioned, that if you are creating the document with a batch user, which is the system user, then what happens? The print can go to that another company. So you must be careful while maintaining these kind of sensitive information, where these ISM guidelines or SOX related concerns will come during audit. Okay. So what is ISM and what is SOX? We'll check it. And before that, I was mentioning about one point that system user, dialog user, and all, right. If you want to know what is your user ID, you can go to SU3 or you can go to SU01D. Go to SU3, and here the parameters and all will be maintained. Okay. So I think in SU3 you have only two details. Let's go to SU01D /n SU01D. Oh, no access. So let's go to USR02 BEST. Yeah. Okay. You can see like whether it is a service user, a dialog user, system user, communication data. Okay. So most of the in real time, our users will be dialog users, and very few are related to service. But whatever the basis IDs I was mentioning, right? The ID which you give while creating the batch job, or if you're running certain kind of RFCs, either it can be EDI user or a batch user. All these are system users which will have access to most of the activities in SAP. Okay. Dialog users, mostly the users who are physically available and opening system and doing certain kind of transactions. Even service also similar, but certain kind of purpose it will be used. But the dialog users, mostly if you go to your production system or if you go to your quality, go to SC01D. If you don't have access, you can go to USR02 and check what kind of user you are. I hope now you got an idea about what is system user and the dialog user. These two are mainly focus areas. You can keep it. And second one is like we have learned how to maintain the printer for WM and sensitive information. And we already have videos on WM print setup and all. And if I have any additions, if I learned anything new in that area, definitely I will add to those content. So if you are maintaining output condition records as an MM consultant or as an SD consultant, when you're maintaining NACE output condition records, you must be careful what printer you are giving. Is it the printer is given by the business? Is it correct or everything proper? Okay, those things you need to maintain and you need to be careful on that. So let's check it that ISM and guidelines. So what is ISM? Go to Google. I hope it won't have ISM. So ISM guidelines in IT. Okay, see, you can see here the ISM code requires that companies establish safety objectives this described in the section 1.2 of the ISM code. And in addition that, the companies develop, implement, and maintain a safety management system, which includes functional requirements are listed. Okay, it has more into that. What is ISM guideline? The purpose of cyber security guidelines within the information security manual. Okay, so you can see that what is ISM? It is information security manual, is to provide practical guidance on how an organization can protect their systems and data from cyber threats. It related to cyber threats, and also like I mentioned that on data protection, you are sending a document, a sales document, a billing invoice for one company to another company. Okay, and both are in the same system, but their business are different. As per the ISM guidelines, one company's billing information or one company's purchase price, those things should not be revealed or should not be visible to other companies, right? So the printer you are giving wrong means the document can go to the other country printer, other plant. Okay, it may be under same company code. It may be different kind of company codes mostly. So these kind of things, mainly the information should not be revealed to other company or other plant. So you need to be careful on that. I was mentioning one more word called SOX, SOX guidelines in IT industry. So everyone, they follow that one SOX guidelines, or even when you're giving authorizations, okay, the SOD conflicts, we call like SOD, segregation of duty. I am responsible for purchasing, so I should not have access to goods receipt. I should not have access to invoice receipt. So these kind of guidelines will come into under SOD. Okay, now let's see this. What is SOX? The SOX data policy should be communicated to all employees and consistently implemented. Proof of compliance SOX requires companies to maintain compliance documentation, provide them to auditors when needed, and continually perform SOX testing, monitor, and measure SOX compliance objective. Sometimes whatever activities you are doing, whether it is SOX compliance and all, okay, those kind of things will come to picture. But mainly this printers related, highly it comes under ISM, okay, which was I mentioned a few minutes before. I hope in this video you learned as an MM consultant or SD consultant or FA consultant, when you maintain output condition records for the first time, or when you're teaching to the users, the key users who are responsible to maintain the condition records, or sometimes the consultants who are doing that condition records maintenance, they should know about the seriousness and the sensitive while maintaining such kind of critical information in production system. Similar way, as a WM consultant, you don't maintain a condition records because we don't have output condition records and all. You maintain the configuration, OMLV or print control. While maintaining the printers, you should cross-check with the users whether the printers are proper, they have given correctly, and the printers are created properly. Then you need to maintain it. I hope in this session you learned about ISM impact when you are doing certain kind of printer related information. Okay, sometimes we use this another theme also. So even how to change the theme and all, definitely you can go through our YouTube channel where you can check it, that SAP theme settings and all. Then you can find it. I can quickly show you also. Click on this three lines button and go to options, visual design, theme settings. Okay, currently I'm using signature theme. Okay, and we have different themes. You can definitely uh, explore and keep what kind of theme you like it. Okay, so we will make certain kind of videos in this theme and that one, because now mix of people who are using different themes, right? They should not feel that, oh, Ganesh is using something different system, so they should not feel all together. And sometimes we use this one, and sometimes our favorite or old signature theme. Thanks to everyone for watching our videos. And if you feel that how the content and any kind of improvement, any kind of appreciation, please feel free to provide your feedback. If you are on Udemy, give as a rating or a comment. And if you are on YouTube, please provide your comment. Thank you. See you again.